Okay, now we're going to look at these numbers here. We have here 0, 1, 2, which is three versions of 2, which means 2 has 3 possibilities. It can be a second one. It could be both the first one and the second one, which represents these two ones. So this one would be this one, and this one would be this one. So when you put the first one with the second one, you have 2 ones, and now you have boyfriend and girlfriend. This is a plural, which means that although this is a singularity, this one's single, this one's single, you have a double singularity here, but you also have what's called a plural because there's 2 of them. There's more than one. If there's more than one, it's considered plural. But yet, this plural is made of double singularity. So it's a singularity once, a singularity twice. So this is what I call a boyfriend and girlfriend. And it's also truly not a true plural. It's actually twice as singular, perhaps. So it'll either equal a plural or working together. If the boyfriend and girlfriend are working together and they're not married, then it'll work like a plural, but it will be actually a double singularity. Now, when a 2 becomes itself one time, it becomes a singularity, and that's when the 2, husband and wife, get married and become 1, 2. This 2 is a true singularity. It's why the prime 2 in mathematics is heading the prime numbers as the first even number among all the prime numbers, which are all odd. There's millions of prime numbers. They're all odd numbers, but this 2 and all its multiples are even. So it's truly deceiving and also contradictory to think that 1, 2 is a true singularity. So this is actually a 1, is what I mean by that. This 2 is actually 1, 2, not 2 1s. So 2 1s are actually 2, not 1. And 1, 2 is actually 1, not 2. Because when two people become married, they become one marriage, and now the entity has mixed itself and become one thing. Or it's not a thing, but one entity. So this is a true plural, and it also becomes, at the moment it becomes a true plural, it becomes actually a true singularity. And the only true singularity, so this would be representing the prime 2 in mathematics, the only true singularity. It's also why on a deck of standard playing cards, you don't see the 1s. There's no such thing as a 1 in playing cards. They're only starting at 2, and it would be why the inventor of playing cards didn't have 1s. The ace is a 1, and so you truly become 1 at the end, not at the beginning. Now so we have 0, which is capable of being nothing. We have 1, which is capable of being 1 something, or it could be nothing if 1 is out of place. So 1 is only capable of being 1 possibility, either in place or out of place. 2 is actually capable of being 3 things. 2 can be a second 1, which is also 1. It's not 2. It could also be 2 1s because it has the first one, and then it's boyfriend, girlfriend, and not married. And then it could be actually married, and it's a true plural, which actually makes it not a plural anymore, literally, but a singularity, and a plural too. And so there's 3 possibilities for the 2. These 3 possibilities. Now the 3 has 5 possibilities. The 3, or Gemini, has 5 possibilities. And it could be a third one, which was just being Aries. This is Aries. And then the 3 could also be a 1 and a 2, which equals 3. And it could also be a 2 and a 1, which equals 3. So if the 2's first, then it's plural first, or using this marriage first, the married 2 first, and then the 1. That's this little right here. And if it's 1 and then 2, it's 12 instead of 21. And then if it's 3 if it's actually 3, 1, 3, it did use this one. And it could also use it in a separate entities as a 3, which is really a 12, and literally Pisces. So Gemini could literally be Pisces in a sense in this version right here. It is different than the 12, but it's a 1 and 2. And then, so there's 5 possibilities. Gemini could also be the triple threat. If it doesn't have a 2, it could take these 2 ones. So if this 3 takes these 2 ones plus this one as a third one, then Gemini would be 1, 2, 3, which is this version. It's called triple threat. It doesn't have a 2, which is the Taurus. It doesn't have a marriage. It doesn't have a married entity that's actually 1. It's got 3 separate entities. It's the third one. And it's just basically being a 1 3 times. They call it a triple threat.